Would you please stand and join us as we take a moment of silence, followed by the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Moving on to agenda item number 3, patron concerns. We have no one signed up presently, so we will move along to item 4, consideration of routine business. Dr. Redmond.
Good evening. Agenda item 4, consideration of approving the following routine items. The minutes of the school board meeting held on August 14th, 2023, and the claims and docket for this evening, August 28th, 2023. I recommend the board approve these routine items as presented.
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Franz, second by Mr. Baker. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Consider signing the after-school child care services agreement. Oh, I'm sorry. 5A, Resolution 23-7 to grant temporary fringe benefit. Dr. Redmond.
Thank
Sorry
you.
about that.
That's okay. In your board packet is a copy of Resolution 2023-7. This resolution, once again, provides a temporary fringe benefit to those employees who may not otherwise receive compensation during emergency situations or other circumstances that may cause school closings. I recommend the board approve Resolution 2023-7.
I make a motion to approve.
We have a motion by Mr. Mosby, a second by Mrs. Glover. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Now, item 5B, consider signing the after-school child care services agreement. Dr. Redmond.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilhelmus. In your board packet, you will find a copy of the School Child Care Services Agreement between the Warwick County School Corporation and the YMCA Y-Care After School Program for the 23-24 school year. This MOU lays out the specifics of the program and needs to be reviewed and approved by the board. Once approved, the board president's signature will also be needed on the form. The MOU has been reviewed by the school board attorney as well. I recommend the board approve this agreement as presented.
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Baker, a second by Mr. Franz. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Item 5C, consider accepting donations.
And this evening, we were asking that we approve these in whole tonight. If there are any particular questions about any of the donations, of course, we can answer those or pull them out and vote separately, but otherwise, we'd like to present these in whole this evening. Okay? In your board packet, you will find the following donation requests. John H. Castle Elementary School, $19,280 donation from the John H. Castle PTO to purchase rubber mulch for the playground. A second donation for Logue Elementary School, $4,229.86 from the Logue PTO to purchase additional Renaissance programming. Castle High School, a $500 donation from Fifth Third Bank, David Redden, to be used on academic or student needs. And at Elberfeld Elementary, a $4,500 donation from the Elberfeld Parent-Teacher-Student Group to be used for field trips and programming to support student learning. I recommend the board approve these requests as presented.
I make that motion.
We have a motion by Mrs. Glover, a second by Mr. Mosby. And I do have a question. The Logue Elementary School for the accelerated reader, is this additional to
So
what we did last time?
This is a separate donation. We had the same question and we checked with Mrs. Pierce today. So one of the donations is going toward the Renaissance program, which is AR, and then the second donation is going for STAR Reading and Math. And those are all programs that they're choosing to purchase at the building level, different from what we expect at the district level. We make sure we purchase those items for our schools.
So this is for accelerated reader?
Yes, so last time it was Renaissance for STAR Reading and Math. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
You're welcome.
Is there any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. And now we are to personnel. Dr. Gresham.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilhelmus. The Human Resource Office has the following business to bring before the board tonight. Agenda item A, consideration of employment, certified staff positions. Brooke Hart, a temporary part-time special education teacher at Linville Elementary School, and Sarah Foreman, a temporary speech-language pathologist, and the following support staff positions. Keisha Cronin, temporary program assistant at Chandler Elementary. Dina Reinhardt, secretary treasurer at Boonville Middle. David Cotton, temporary program assistant at Castle South. Rachel Gunn, 3.0 hour cafeteria at Castle High. Renee Land, clerical aide at Newburgh Elementary. Krista Hurley, temporary program assistant at Yankeetown Elementary. Deborah Keith, 4.5 hour cafeteria at Castle High. Yuko Barnes, 4.5 hour cafeteria at Castle High. Michelle Barnett, 6.0 hour cafeteria at Newburgh Elementary. Diana Hum, 4.75 hour cafeteria at Castle North. Joey Askins, 3.75 hour cafeteria at Boonville High. Charity Brown, 5.25 hour cafeteria at Chandler Elementary. Elizabeth Horn, 3.0 hour cafeteria at Chandler Elementary. Victoria Schwindeman, 3.5 hour cafeteria at Castle South. Jamie Bryan, temporary job share program assistant at John H. Castle. Kara Sturgisgetter, temporary job share program assistant at John H. Castle. Travis Morgan, bus mechanic. Leah Madison, non-certified payroll facilitator. Angela Fain, temporary program assistant at Newburgh Elementary.
We have a motion by Mr. Franz, second by Mr. Baker. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Dr. Gresham.
Thank you. Agenda item B, leave request. Hannah Bruner, language arts teacher at Boonville Middle. Kyla Betts, program assistant at Logue Elementary. Haley Bond, 4.75 hour cafeteria. Elizabeth Roll, counselor at Boonville High. Ashley Turner, APS special education teacher, Sharon Elementary. Grace Primer, program assistant at Chandler Elementary. Lori Blair, program assistant at Linville Elementary.
I make that motion.
We have a motion by Mrs. Glover, second by Mr. Baker. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Dr. Gresham.
Thank you. Agenda item C, transfers. Beth Scott, 4.5 hour cafeteria at Castle High to 6.5 hours at Castle High. Agenda item D, resignations. Serena Gelhausen, 6.5 hour cafeteria at Castle High. Resignation effective August 22nd, 2023. Veronica Jones, 3.5 hour cafeteria at Newburgh Elementary. Resignation effective August 22nd, 2023. Edison Bunner, 6.5 hour cafeteria at Castle High. Resignation effective August 25th, 2023. Alyssa Kennedy, 3.75 hour cafeteria at Boonville High. Resignation effective August 10th, 2023. Shelby Rufford, health aide at Oakdale Elementary. Resignation effective September 1st, 2023. Mimi Montoya, non-certified payroll facilitator. Resignation effective August 24th, 2023. And agenda item E, retirements. Cindy Phillips, homeschool advisor at Oakdale Elementary. Retirement effective December 31st, 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Gresham. Moving on to agenda item number 7, Dr. Redmond, reports.
Yes, we have one report this evening. Dr. Gresham's going to stay put and give that report for us tonight on our employee evaluation process.
Thank you very much. Every year at this time, I come before the board to present on our certified staff evaluation plan. A little different this year. We do annual performance evaluations, of course, on all of our certified staff. Certified staff would be all of our teachers, all of our administrators, and encompasses of many other categories as well, as you'll see on the next slide. Those are the 11 different evaluation instruments that we use to evaluate certified staff. Last year was the first year to evaluate our special education teachers using a new rubric. Met with the WCTA just today to discuss certified staff evaluations. They received no negative feedback on the special education teacher evaluation, and I received positive feedback from administrators, so that was a good move doing that last year. And of course, the entire year before was spent working with WCTA on that evaluation rubric. The second bullet point here is the one that's important regard to the Indiana law. The Indiana law regarding evaluations requires that all of our certified staff be placed into those 4 categories. Of course, we work closely with WCTA if an improvement plan would be necessary, as mentioned in the second bullet point there. The very rare times that our teachers are placed on improvement plans, of course, WCTA has been involved and works with us to ensure that the process is done with the idea of teacher growth, of course, and improvement in mind. The bottom sentence is what we're doing tonight, presented in a public meeting. Most of the time, teachers receive their observation feedback within 24 to 48 hours. But in rare occasions, it could take up to 7 business days, 7 school days to receive that feedback. Our standard is 24 to 48 hours. And again, remediation plans doesn't happen very often, but when it's necessary, we work together to make sure it's focused on teacher growth and improvement. This is also required by Indiana law that there be a plan in place in the event that a teacher would be rated ineffective, that they would not have an ineffective teacher for 2 years in a row. Since I've been in this seat, that hasn't even been an issue. We haven't had to even look at it because ineffective teachers are very rare in Warwick County. Observations are part of the employee evaluation. Many people often use those 2 terms interchangeably, but observations are when the supervisor actually goes into the classroom to see what's going on in the classroom. And that informs the evaluation. The evaluation is the summative piece that takes place at the end of the year, but observations are just a part of that. And you can see that we vary our observations based on the teacher's ranking from the year before, or how they finished. The state minimum is 2 observations. So we do 2 short for our highly effective, and then 1 long and 1 short for our effective, which is 99% of our teachers. Our brand new teachers, even if they come to us with lots of experience, will get 4 observations. Our administrators are in those classrooms early and often, just to make sure that they come to us, wherever they're coming to us from, even if it's with 20 years experience, that they fit in well with what we're doing here in Warwick County, and to see if they need any coaching right away, regardless of coming with experience. And that, in a nutshell, is our certified staff employee evaluation system. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Dr. Gresham. Other board business, that was the only report, correct?
Yes, that's correct,
Okay.
yes.
Other board business, September 11th from 5:30 to 6 here in this building, we'll have an executive session. September 11th, 6:30, personnel, nutritional, and custodial committee meeting will be held in this building. And then on September 12th at 7:30, we'll have a WPCC and construction committee meeting, and that will be in the admin office. I would also like to take this time to thank Studio B for the opportunity provided to all Warwick County School Corporation staff and families. We did get free tickets to the Otters game, and yesterday was a lovely day for a ball game. I didn't say until the very end, I don't think they won.
No, we did not win. The Otters did not win.
The Otters did
No.
not win, but it was a lovely day, and I appreciate Studio B offering that opportunity to our staff and families, so.
We had a great turnout. I think Mr. Beard said that maybe somewhere over around 950 tickets were redeemed from Studio B, and a lot of those people were our Warwick County school
Yes.
families. So I saw several of you there, Mrs. Rumble, Mrs. Schnurr, and others, so it was a beautiful day.
Yes. That's all I have. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I want to announce the Special Ed and Transportation Committee. It was advertised earlier, I believe, but it's going to be September 20th at 8 o'clock at the admin building.
And I do have one other announcement. We are having our Personnel, Nutrition, and Custodial Committee meeting following this meeting tonight for August. So I almost forgot about that one. Is there anything else? Okay. Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.